Shit.
And Samantha, our first guest, is MIA, of course, because it's a Sunday. However, I did find a replacement for about 3 minutes from now. I had him on my, I believe, Thursday show. Holy crap, buckle up. That's all I gotta say is buckle up, because Barry Shore is out of his mind.
What you got me into today?
This is gonna be fun today. Let me see if I can get Mr. Barry in here, because he is something else. He was telling me, he was like, well, I'm gonna have to do Skype on my phone. I'm traveling down the road. And I said, okay. And he said, well, what are we talking about? And I said, oh, me and Samantha will be talking to you about all sorts of things. And he goes, just cue me up and let me go. So we're going to cue him up and let him go here in a few moments. This is going to be fun.
And a delightful, wonderful, beautiful.
I told you, Samantha. Here we go.
Wow. Jiggy, I'm so glad that she's she, because I'd rather look at her than you. Thank you.
Yes. A lot of people would rather look at Samantha than me.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, brother. We can hear you.
I can't hear you for some reason. Let's see this. Speaker off. Let's. On. Speaker.
There he is.
Is that better?
We see you.
We see you. We've got you.
You got me. Oh, look at that smile. Woo.
I told you, Samantha. This is going to be a fantastic show today. We are kicking things off here with an incredible individual, the ambassador of joy himself, Barry Shore, the author of the new book, The Joy of Living: How to Slay Stress and Be Happy. And Stress Awareness Month, how to slay that stress, beat burnout, cope with life. And Barry, how are you, sir?
Wonderful, Jiggy and Samantha. I am doing so well that if you put it in a bottle and sniff it, you'd be happy for a year. How's that?
Wow.
That's really well. Oh, wow.
That's really wow.
Guess what? We don't even sell it. We give it away. You know why? Because Mr. Biden's going to put us all in a deficit. We want a surplus of joy.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God. So Barry, tell me and Samantha a little bit about yourself, but besides the fact that you are probably a very depressed individual.
Well, I'll tell you two amazing things. Number one, drum roll, amazing. Ba-bum, ba-bum. I literally just got out of the swimming pool outdoors where I swam 2 miles today. 2 miles, kids. Yay, round of applause, Samantha.
Wow.
Thank you. Because here's the other part. Are you ready for everybody listen to this one? 2 miles I swam, but imagine this. 15 years ago, I was standing up in the morning just like everybody listening, I hope, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound, faster than a speeding bullet. And that night I was in the hospital completely, totally paralyzed. And it was not for an automobile accident, not for a spinal injury. I had a rare disease and I was completely, totally paralyzed for years and years. So for me to tell you that I just came out of a pool and I swam 2 miles, whoopee!
Wow. That's
Wow.
amazing.
And the reason I'm telling you, everybody, is because nothing in this world can hold you back from being happy, from being filled with joy. There's nothing that could ever stop it. It's up to you. When you use the 6 most important words in the other here. Samantha, would you like to learn the 6 most important words that life has to offer?
Sure.
Okay, these 6 words are choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Right, Samantha?
That's right.
We choose to be happy. We choose to live in love. We choose to radiate joy, happiness, peace, and love.
That's a sermon for Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday, by the way. Maybe
Yeah.
what a way to spend the Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Luxuriating on your hammock. Enjoy. Unless, of course, you live where there are some cicadas around and you'll be eaten alive. So we won't talk about that.
Well, I was told the other day by my good friend Michael Nagy that the invasion of the cicadas is taking place in New Jersey here very soon. So,
That many people listening from that area, but the point is that it's Sunday, it's the springtime, and there's just everything is blossoming, including love. Let's be blunt, everybody. This is the month of love. We must call it Stress Awareness Month. Fine, let's call it the Love Month.
There you go.
By the way, Jiggy and Sam, Samantha, may I call you Sam?
That's fine. Everybody else does.
Okay, well, then I'm not going to. I'm going to call you Samantha. Okay, Jiggy and Samantha, love stands for, because we use a lot of four-letter words. By the way, I use four-letter words, Samantha. I even use the four-letter FU word, which we'll do in just a moment. And I do because it's fun and the shock value. But
that's fun in the shock value.
The four-letter words that we use are love, life, hope, grow, free, gift, pray, play. Those are all four-letter words. And the four-letter FU word is fun. F-U, capital N, capital N. Now, people right away are saying, come on, Barry Shore. Fun is only spelled with three letters. Not in our world, Samantha, the world of purpose and positive, pleasant, powerful life. Fun is spelled F-U, capital N, capital N. So after the show, everybody, when you see your family and friends, you put a smile on your face, twinkle in your eye, point your finger and say, F-U, everybody. Remember to add right away, capital N, capital N. You say, where'd you get that? Say, hey, I listen to Jiggy and Sam. They have this nutty guy on. This nut says he teaches the world to F-U. Capital N, capital N.
Teaches the world to
that has to
F-U.
come with a disclaimer, because some people might not make it out of that one. You know what I'm saying?
F-U.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This means follow up, just follow up on life.
Well, I'll tell you, Barry, you are something else, brother. You've got a hell of an attitude, my friend.
Well, I would like to call it heaven, but let's just say it that's I have a heavenly attitude. And by the way, it is Stress Awareness Month, and we don't want to minimize the situation in life. Let's be very, very open about stuff. I mean, there's stuff happening, right? So let's take a look at something, though. I want to share with people. People say to me, hey, Barry Shore, come on. It's easy for you to say all these things because you're rich and famous, and you got a wonderful wife of 44 years. You have a son and a daughter-in-law and two grandsons. It's easy for you, even though, of course, they don't remember that I was completely paralyzed. I can barely walk now. I swim 2 miles a day, Samantha, but I can't walk up a stair by myself. I can't walk a curb by myself, and I have help 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. So I can get out of bed. That's what gets me going in the morning. But I want to talk about stress because it affects everybody. Let's be blunt. It's the most searched for word on the internet right now, Samantha. Stress! But here's what stress stands for. Again, we love words. So you ready? Write this one down. Stress, S-T-R-E-S-S. Stress stands for stomach turning reality, enabling self-sabotage. You know what happened? I lost my job. We might lose the house. My cousin committed suicide. The kids are not in school and it's going crazy. The country is blowing up. That's how most people think of stress.
Right.
But let's take a look at it from another point of view, the Barry Shore heaven attitude point of view. Stress stands for stomach turning reality. Oh, yeah, it's tough. You did lose your job. You might lose the house. Your cousin did commit suicide. Hey, kids aren't in school. That's not good. And the country is going to heaven in a handbasket. But enabling self-success.
Mm.
Stomach turning reality, enabling self success. Because remember what we said at the beginning, Samantha, choice,
Mm-hmm.
not chance, determines how you respond in any situation, wonderful Jiggy. How you choose to respond in any situation determines what's going to happen. So when you take the bull by the horns, and instead of taking from the other end, instead of the bull at the end stuff and stepping in it, you take it by the horns and you wrestle to the ground. You say, my attitude is strong and positive and purposeful and powerful and pleasant. You know why? Because Jiggy's in the world, Samantha's in the world, and they are channeling good, right? That's what you guys do every single Sunday. You're channels of good, child of God. That's what a COG stands for. How do you like that one?
Man, I love it. I love
Woo!
it. We channel a lot of things on Sunday. You know?
That's right.
Well, let's talk about some great stuff. So I'm gonna share with everybody, if you don't mind, Jiggy and Samantha, would you like a couple of tips on how to get rid of stress or slay it and
That would
really
be awesome.
happy no matter? Okay, let's take a look. Number one, Samantha, you're just gonna love this one.
Mhm.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Woo-wee. Get ready. Here we go. Number one, breathe. Breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Breathe. Barry Shore, hello. Of course I'm breathing. I'm alive. I'm listening to this right now. I'm breathing. Okay, that's how you breathe to stay alive. It's called shallow breathing in the lungs. I'm talking about deep breathing into what we call the diaphragm. But you know something, Samantha? Most people can't spell it. They don't know where it is. So I just say, take in a breath, a conscious, loving breath through your nose into your tummy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bring it into your tummy and let it out slowly through your mouth. And if you do that 4 times in a row, it's going to take you 28 to 33 seconds. Guess what? You will reduce, mitigate, maybe even eliminate stress for the next 5 minutes. And now, is that wonderful? You do that twice a day, and you start doing that for 11 days in a row. And guess what? You'll be crazy like me.
Hey, I'd rather be crazy than stressed.
That's right.
You got to keep this woman. You got to keep this woman. She just said it right. You got to keep her. Now, she just did number 2. Number 2 is become a joy generator. Ah! What's a joy generator? Well, if you go to my website, and Samantha, I'd like you to repeat after me what the website is. www. Say it, please.
www.
Barry Shore, BARRYSHORE.
Barry Shore, BARRYSHORE.
.com.
.com, baby.
So you go to barryshore.com, and there's a lot of free stuff there. Free, 4-letter word, free gift worth $50 right there on the website. Scroll down to the bottom, and you will see a video of Barry Shore teaching you how to become a joy generator in 55 seconds. Become a joy generator in 55 seconds to your family, friends, and all living. Samantha, how cool is that? That's just not wonderful.
That's amazing.
So here you can be a joy generator. 55-second joy stands for, by the way, generating ongoing youth. Generating ongoing youth. By the way, Ziggy, you look like you're a pilot in a rocket, and you're with your microphone in front of you and the chair you're sitting in. It's so cool. Okay.
Nobody wants me anywhere near a plane. That is definitely something nobody wants me near a plane. But Barry, you are just amazing, brother. You're just so damn positive. Uh-oh. Did we lose Barry? Oh no! Did we lose Barry? I know he'll call us back here on Skype.
Yeah, he will.
He is. Oh, he is great. What do you think of him?
Oh, I love him. He's got great energy.
He's
That's
got
what we
great
need.
energy.
Yeah.
He gets it. He is he's something else.
Oh, that might be him. What? Yep. No, it says he left.
He dropped. He dropped. He'll be back. Hopefully, he'll be back.
He'll be back. Well, he was driving, so he could have.
He was driving. Probably drove under a bridge. Probably drove over a bridge. Through a bridge, the way he is.
Not off the bridge. You know what I'm saying?
He's jumping off bridges. Something.
Stay with us, Barry. Stay with us.
He definitely is something else. Good Lord. Dr. Barry Taylor.
Barry Taylor in the building.
I wonder how much joy that this guy can generate, because he's pretty damn amazing. He's something else.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess
Oh,
while we wait on him to get it figured out, bring us up to speed Sunday. Well, we've got Barry, and then
Whoa. Yeah, I can hear you now.
there he is. Barry's back, baby.
Hey, it's Samantha.
Barry in the building.
That's right.
So this is cool. I don't know when we dropped off, but I saw that because I'm in traffic and things are happening, so one never knows. Amazing that it works at all, right?
That's right. That's right. That sometimes technology works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a time shot. Sometimes, but it's all good. So where did I leave our intrepid heroes? Are we stuck on an iceberg? Were you doing well?
Well, we were trying to figure out if you went under a bridge, over a bridge, or you have so much joy you went through a bridge.
So the answer is that I went through the bridge, right through it.
And then we got to thinking that you have too much joy for Skype, and that's why it wasn't working there for you.
Yeah, actually, we overheated the wires. You're exactly correct. Even though it's all wireless, but it just happened. And it's so funny because it's Sunday here in Los Angeles, and we are in something called traffic. Now, we haven't seen traffic like this in 14 months. So the good news is, everybody, nobody believes COVID anymore. We took off the mask, the hoax is over, and people are out traveling again.
You're great.
Yeah.
You are great. So,
I see. Yes, talk to me, Jiggy. I see there are about 30 people that have questions up on the board.
30 people have 30 questions up on the board. That's right. We've gone away from 20 questions. We're now doing 30 questions with the good doctor.
It's inflation, kid. It's inflation.
That's right. That's right. So, what do people say about your book, The Joy of Living?
So let's talk about this. So everybody that's listening, May 11th is the actual launch date of the book. You can go to Amazon now and pre-order it. We got thousands and thousands of people doing pre-orders. And for the launch week, Jiggy, which is May 11th through the 18th, the book is going to be on an ebook for 99 cents. That's it. This has been called the greatest book on joy in the 21st century. This is going to set records. We're going to be touching tens of millions of people and teaching people how to live in joy daily, no matter the circumstance. So for the first week, May 11th, 99 cents. If you want to go now and pre-order, you can do that. How's that?
That's excellent. That's excellent.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, Jiggy Jaguar gives it 3 thumbs up, and he only has 2 thumbs.
That's
how
right.
Good he likes it. How much
That's
he likes
right.
It.
That's right.
And Samantha gave it 4 curls of her hair, and he said, "This is it."
A lot of curls to give.
Yeah, because
Mine too.
She be curly girl. I just love curls in hair, kid. I gotta tell you.
Well,
It's a great contrast to Jiggy's hair.
That's
Or
right.
lack
That's
thereof.
right. That's right. You know, you hit that on the head.
So people, I'll give you one interesting quote. There's
Okay.
a fellow, his name is Jack Canfield. Jack Canfield is the co-author
Jack
of a book called
Canfield.
Chicken Soup for the Soul.
That's right.
I
And
read
Chicken
that.
Soup, yeah, Chicken Soup for the Soul is the largest. It's a whole series of different books. It's the largest selling title in the history of printing outside of the Bible. And the major difference, of course, is very few people read the Bible, and a lot of people read Chicken Soup for the Soul. Anyway, uh, Jack Canfield wrote the foreword to my book, 148 words. And I got to tell you, even my mother, who's in heaven, she was smiling from ear to ear what he wrote, because he says, everybody got to get this book, read it, and use it. See, here's the key. It's not a book just to read. This is 11 strategies for living in joy daily. And if you use some of these strategies, you follow them, you will Samantha, you will want to go to sleep. When you get up in the morning, you'll be bounding out of bed, running through the streets naked, yelling joy. Well, maybe not naked, but you'll be running through the streets shouting joy.
Oh no, I might turn the internet off for that. I don't want to break the internet now.
That's right.
I want to shut it down.
That's
I
awesome.
would do that. You're right, Samantha. There is Samantha streaking across America. Ah!
There'd be a whole new meaning to her story told.
That's right. That's right. That's great.
Well, so that's what the book does. It really it allows people to be encouraged no matter the situation, no matter the circumstances. You can literally do a shift. Samantha, shift happens. The only issue with shift is a lot of people I don't know why, but they drop the F and they end up with the other stuff. So it's really shift happens.
Drop the F and they end up with the other stuff.
Although I will tell you, I work a lot with something called dog poop. Would you like to hear what dog poop is?
Yes. What in the world is this?
So dog stands for doing of good, and poop stands for power of one person. Power of one person. So when you have dog poop, doing of good, and the power of one person, you can literally change the entire world. You become a joy generator. You learn to breathe deeply,
joy
and wonderfully,
generator.
and lovingly. And you send out Keep Smiling cards. Keep Smiling cards. If you go to my website, which Samantha told you before, www.barryshore.com, you will see some very famous people holding up a Keep Smiling card. We got to get Jiggy to send in a picture of him holding up a card, and Samantha. But you'll see some very famous people holding up these cards. You can send these cards out to people all over the world for free by email. It's so cool. It's so easy, and it spreads joy, happiness, peace, and love. And of course, Samantha, if you do that, you'll be healthier and wealthier. And who doesn't want that?
I don't know, somebody who's just lost their mind,
Somebody who's lost their mind. That is
That may
awesome.
be a lot of our listeners.
Losing their mind.
By the way, that might be a lot of our listeners, but still, the other ones will be healthier and wealthier. Imagine that, being a joy generator, sending out Keep Smiling cards, and learning how to do a conscious loving breath. You will be healthier and wealthier, or your money cheerfully refunded. Cheerfully refunded.
Cheerfully refunded. That's great. Well, you have quite the deal here, my friend. This book is getting a lot of rave reviews. People really like the book. What do you want readers to take away from the writing of the book?
Two things. Number one, just like this show is not about Jiggy. This show is not about Barry. This show is not even about Samantha, as pretty as she is. This show is about you. YOUEWE, the listener.
Yeah.
When you are the best you possible, you make the world a better place. That's the most important aspect about the book. And the second most important aspect about the book is tell your friends and family. 4 people, that's all. Not 400, not 4,000. Tell 4 people, 2 family members and 2 friends. Not only should you get the book, but use the book. The book has strategies, practical tips and tools that will enable you to become the best you. And who doesn't want that? Imagine the best you possible. Wow! And wow, of course, stands for words of wonder, words of wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
You are just
If
an amazing
go wrong-
individual. You're you just make so many things just pop, my friend. You've got all sorts of different things
pop
going
is-
on.
Remember the power of purpose. The power of
Power
being
of
pleasant.
purpose,
The
baby.
power of poop.
Power of poop.
Power of poop. We're gonna write all that down, Barry.
Yeah, dog poop, baby, dog poop. And remember to tell everybody you meet, F you, capital N, and say, where did you get that? Barry Shore said so. F you,
Barry
capital
Shore
N,
said so.
We're going to teach the world to say F you, capital
With a
N, capital
disclaimer.
N.
That's right. That's right. With a disclaimer.
Just say, listen, I listened to that nut, and nut stands for never underestimate thanking. Thanking is one of the nicest things you could ever do in life.
Well, you are tremendous, Barry. I just this has been so much fun. So this
There you go
book.
again. See, F you, Jiggy, F you.
F the nut too. You can say F you nut. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Capital N, capital N.
So Barry, what's next for you as an author now that this book is out?
Oh, this is so wonderful. I'm glad you asked. By the way, that was a big, easy tee shot. So the thing is that we've already been asked to do a series of other titles called The Joy of Living for Teenagers, because they're finding it a little bit tough right now. The Joy of Living for Parents, because they're finding it a little bit difficult right now. The joy of living for swimmers, the joy of living for runners, the joy of living for campers, the joy of living for people who go fishing. We got 19 other titles that people are pounding on me, say, come on, Barry Shore, we need to get joy of living in this. We can even do joy of living for podcasters and radio announcers.
I don't know if you're going to be able to pull that one off.
Well, we try the possible, and then we do the impossible. You know what impossible stands for? Of course, Jiggy. Impossible stands for I'm possible, right?
Yes.
So we make everything happen. Here's another nice one, by the way. There's a word called imagine. Now, imagine really means I'm a genie. I'm a genie. You know, when you got that lamp when you're a kid, Wonderful Samantha, and say rub it and you get 3 wishes and this big thing comes out of it. Well, that big thing that comes out of it is really you, because the one who grants wishes to you is you. When you learn that you're the wish granter, guess what? The world becomes a better place. It's yours. You're a genie. You can make everything happen as long as you use the 6 most important words. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. Choice, not chance, determines your destiny. I was told, you know, Mr. Shore, you're never going to walk again. I was in a hospital for 144 days. I was in a hospital bed in my own home for 2 years. I couldn't turn over by myself. I was in a wheelchair for 4 years. I had braces on both my legs, my hips to my ankles. That was progress. But the doctor said, hey, you're not going to walk. I said, hello, diagnosis is not destiny. I make the decision. Now, I don't walk like you. Can't walk up a stair by myself. Can't walk up a curb. But hey, I can swim. And you hear my voice? Positive, purposeful, powerful, pleasant. Because of one word, Samantha, which I'm going to share and leave you with. And you're going to love it. You ready?
I'm ready.
Smile. Smile. Smile stands for seeing miracles in life every day.
That's great. I love that one.
Seeing miracles in life every day. When you embrace that one, everything changes. There's a shift that happens, and keep that F happening.
Well, Barry, I appreciate it, my friend. Thanks for doing this. I know that you've got some other media things you're doing today, but thanks for being on with me and Samantha today. This has been fun, my friend.
Okay, can we do a big hug, the three of us, and then all the hundreds of thousands of people listening?
Yes. Let's do the big hug.
Samantha, hug stands for harmonizing, unlimited giving. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I was just going to say harmonizing unlimited giving, but okay.
That's awesome.
Go forth, everybody. Live exuberantly. Spread the seeds of joy, happiness, peace, and love. Right now.
See you, Barry. Appreciate it, brother. There he goes. Barry Shore. Good God. What was that?
That was great.
That was fantastic.
That was.